Hello everyone, my name is Chandra Prakash Joshi, and in this video I am going to tell you about what you don't do for ensuring your success in RBI Grade B. I am telling you out of my experience of RBI Grade B exam in first attempt. I was 5th rank, but my experience is not enough. It's only one experience. I am also adding the experience which I have gained mentoring hundreds of selected candidates. The last point, 7th point, will tell you how to use what I am sharing. You must be hearing that for success in RBI Grade B, read XYZ book, and you cannot skip those many classes of this sir. GK capsule of ABC website are the key to success. PDF notes from PQRST are the must. But you have to learn to say no to many of these things if you want to focus on your aim, that is selection in RBI Grade B. The first thing I am going to tell you is don't spend 50% of your study time in studying government schemes. Government schemes are over-talked in various student discussions. Understand these are not the only syllabus for ESI. Let me show you the breakup of 2019 paper of ESI. Schemes were most important. But the same trend was not there in 2018. Please go to the previous year paper. The weightage of government scheme were less in 18, in 17, in 2016. You will find all these papers at iExamB website and analyze such pattern which we have done for 2019. There are so many ministries, so many schemes. You need to understand how much you can study in 2019. Out of the 65 questions in phase 2 of ESI paper, 15 questions were from government schemes, but there is enough from other sections. Don't overdo here. Second point, reading RBI circular is criminal waste of time. So many mentors, so-called guru for this exam, are misguiding student here. Let me show you some of the RBI circulars on the website of RBI. Year-wise it is listed here. In 1 month, say April, see the list. Likewise, open some master circulars. Even if you take it very selectively, say for example NRLM, Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana. Notice here that it is 24 pages, and on RBI website you will find many other publications like Financial Stability Report, Monetary Policy Report, Report on Foreign Exchange Reserve, then reports on trend and progress in banking, annual publication, annual report of RBI. There are others like profile of bank. If I open one, trend and progress in banking is like 194 pages. And then some so-called experts suggest about studying frequently asked question, FAQs. See the list of FAQs here. And on one item, say for example, I take ECB. Can you really understand all this? And is it required for the exam even if you can understand? That's why I am repeating, it's a criminal waste of time. People are misguiding. Third thing, numerical questions of finance. When people start preparing for RBI, they feel that I have to become finance expert. But in the real exam, hardly 1 to 3 questions are asked. And most of these questions are actually quite simple based on the fundamental understanding. Don't trust me? Go to the previous year paper. There may be exception. A difficult question sometime on financial ratios. Simply avoid that. 1 or 2 such questions asked in last 2-3 years. You cannot strategize your preparation. Focus on understanding finance and avoid to be an expert here. You are appearing for journalist position. Fourth point, thinking that preparing 3 months general awareness in last 3 months. What is this? You know what is this? This is the syllabus for your general awareness. Who says that 3 months is enough? 3 months is most important. That we have experienced in last few years. But remember, preparation takes time. You cannot do this 3-month GA in 3 months. You have to build a base understanding things. And moreover, this time when lot of sport event, award event, national international conferences, seminar, etc. are not happening because of the COVID situation, questions can be asked on 6 months, 9 months. Nowhere it is mentioned that It will not happen like that. Some questions have been asked like that in previous years. Fifth point, preparing GA summary from the capsule of UPSC IAS exam. I am not able to understand this logic. Suppose you want to learn car driving. Are you going to do that practicing on a car, or you are going to take a bus or a truck when the aim is to drive a car? RBI Grade B exam focuses on general awareness related to banking and finance. Topics which are quite prominent in UPSC like polity, constitution, international relations, ethics are not much relevant for RBI exam. Understand the focus here. And also RBI Grade B is primarily an objective exam. In an fully objective exam, your recall memory, not that you need to actually remember everything, because you are not writing except English descriptive. If you can recall, yes, I remember this name, I remember this place was mentioned in that news, that suffice here. And the sixth point, which 90% of the student fall in this trap, is starting preparation from phase 2 syllabus. I think this situation comes because in the notification, phase 2 syllabus is mentioned in detail like ESI, even suggested books, finance and also management. But still, to my mind, I am not able to understand how you people miss this. Phase 1 exam is also mentioned here. GA English, Quant and Reasoning. All your hard effort, your knowledge is gone if you are not able to crack phase 1. And I also believe that it is interesting to study economics and finance, so many people start liking it. Or maybe it sounds very intelligent when you can discuss economics and finance. Solving puzzles, doing syllogism or data interpretation doesn't sound that intelligent. But what is your aim? I am telling you, despite saying this so loudly, you will still do this mistake. Be very careful that you ensure your phase 1 selection. The last and the point which is going to help you implementing all that what I discussed today is don't copy others' strategy, because your background is different. Your education, maybe sometime your work experience, even in the same course, your strength may be one subject versus other. Your abilities and the methods you use for studying are quite unique, because every one of us is a very unique individual, right? Therefore, there are different paths to success. Whatever I have said, how much you have to use, that you have to decide. There are different routes to climb the hill. You have to identify what is your strategy. And keeping this thing in mind, you have to implement what all I discussed. I have realized that mentor helps in unleashing my passions, channelizing my energy in the right direction, and helping get the success to guide my growth and encourage my success. If you are also looking for a right mentor, iXambi brings you expert faculties. Arnima Sinha, ex-Grade B officer of SIDBI. Thousands of her students are now working in bank, RBI, SEBI, NABARD. Dr. Sharma, ex-CGM of RBI, started his career as a Grade B officer in RBI, PhD from IIT Kanpur. Neha Arora, graduate of SRCC, an expert in accounting and finance. Karan Sardana, teaching student for last 12 years. Prachi Agrawal, expert on finance and management, graduate of Hansraj College, Delhi University, and MBA, has worked in the field of finance for about 10 years. And Abhishek Iyer, English faculty and MBA from ISB Hyderabad. The close mentoring therefore helps in the success. To know more about iXambi and its program, reach to us as 920-5524-028. You can WhatsApp, SMS or call. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Wish you good luck.